Ladies, when you vote this November, think about your sons, brothers, uncles, fathers, and grandfathers. Who's voting? Raise your hands.
I've already voted.
For the girls.
Oh,
sorry. My bad. We already know. Yeah, Wait, 1, 2, who else?
Yeah.
You? All right, who you voting for?
I don't know yet.
It's only 4 days to the election.
I just don't want to answer the question.
All right, who you voting? Just say it.
Okay, honestly, Trump.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. We Hispanic. That's what
Why are
we're
you
supposed
scared
to
to say
for.
that?
Because like people that know me are gonna
It's
be
like
like,
gay
what
porn.
the fuck?
Yeah, see? You remember. I like you.
I mean, honestly, I think that we could have better options, but the better option.
Mine
I
is
have something
Trump.
to say after this. All right, what about you? Who you voting for?
I'm voting for Donald Trump.
Okay.
Say it,
What
babe.
about you?
I can't say.
That's Trump.
I can't. No,
No,
I
she's
can't
probably voting
say.
Kamala.
She might be vote for Cornel West.
I can't say.
Okay.
Are you even going to vote?
I am. I'm going to vote, but I don't want to talk about politics.
That we're about to switch into that.
Okay.
Yes.
So go ahead and say who you're going to vote for.
We'll put a mask on you while you say
I can't really say.
Why can't you? Who's going to beat you up?
No, and for my job.
Okay.
I don't want to say anything because of my career at my job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So you can talk about dick and girth? Your job fine with that?
Yeah, it's a nightclub. Like, they don't care.
How dare a nightclub have political
And they give a
positions?
fuck about who you voting for?
Right.
I don't want to take that chance.
Oh.
Oh, you work at an LGBT nightclub. I think.
All right.
If you're at West Palm and you're voting for Trump, no one's going to come after you. That's Trump country, but that's fine.
It is, yeah.
So why are you scared? Oh, no, she's probably going to vote Kamala. That's fine. What about you?
Yeah, that one makes
I
sense.
have voted for Trump every time he's been in the office.
All right.
Good girl.
Well, you're Canadian, don't matter. You're not an American citizen.
No, but can I go to the washroom, please?
Nah, nigga.
Oh.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, right there.
Oh, that is sweet. She actually asked before pissing on herself.
Okay. Okay. Who else is voting? Are you? Okay. What about you?
I voted
Oh, you already voted? Who you vote for?
Tell us.
for Kamala.
You voted for Kamala? Okay. What made you pick Kamala over Trump?
I just like the administration.
Okay. What do you like more about the administration, her administration, than the?
Well, I like the Biden administration. They all have the same thing.
So you like
they have
Biden?
the same laws. Yeah, I liked it. Biden, Obama.
Tell us what you liked about Biden. His last 4 years.
Well, it was the Obama administration is what started it, and what I
What
liked.
did you like about it specifically?
Yeah, the
What are
last
policies?
Well, what I liked about it specifically is that I have epilepsy and I had brain surgery while Obama was in office, and he made a rule that said that if I could be 26 years old on my dad's, he made a law for it to go through, and then I was able to have brain surgery at 26 years old and save my life. So therefore, I just like the administration just for how they help us.
The
in those
personal,
kind of ways.
yeah,
That's what he
just
said.
what your personal story
sick
about
people.
it. Okay,
Yeah,
I get it.
They,
Okay. But that was Obama though. Like Biden didn't.
no, I'm saying it's the same administration. I like their administration.
I don't know about the Biden and.
No, what I mean, okay,
Obama
everybody.
administration.
4 years of Trump in between.
Listen,
Yeah.
everybody's ran it differently, but they've stayed at the core.
Oh, you saying they pretty much
So-
the same thing?
Yeah, I like they're staying at their core, like about the people. For me. Like I told you, I just
Well,
gave
it's
you a
just the Democratic
personal.
Party.
Yeah,
something
yeah.
personal.
Of course.
Yeah, it's hard for us to argue.
It's not about
Yeah.
the person or this or that.
It's a personal take on it.
Yeah,
thing.
no,
Like,
I understand that, but I do think that the Biden administration and the Obama administration were pretty different.
Completely different.
But I mean, if
but not by healthcare values and things like that.
okay,
So if you guys are listening to me, I pay attention to healthcare and things like that.
gotcha.
that's
So you
what I think on.
so you like the Biden administration because the healthcare mirrors that of the Obama administration of 08 similarly.
Well,
Yeah,
what
it is.
changed during
Hold on.
what changed during the years of Trump? though?
Kamala said it's going to be different, though.
No, I want to know what changed during the years of Trump because you got to remember Trump was in between Biden and Obama.
You guys asked me the question, I answered it.
I thought
Wait,
we were
what?
done.
Okay.
No, I'm saying so why keep asking me?
No.
I mean, like, why keep asking why? I told you. And
No, it
then-
wasn't a why the
So
same
let's
question.
just
Why
skip.
I was saying what was the difference? That's called an elaboration.
You asked me a question. I told you who I'm voting for and why.
And this is
And
why
so
I will
that's
tell
it.
people men are different than women. I
No,
don't
I'm
think a
just
man
saying, I
would get
gave you an
offended by
answer.
an elaborating question. Think about it. No man would ever get offended
All
by
he's
that.
asking is like what he's asking
Everybody
is like
quiet really quick.
what in the Trump administration was
Everybody
different.
quiet really quick. You asked me one question. What was the question?
Who you
Who am
vote
I
for?
voting for?
Yeah.
I gave you an answer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
And then he has a follow-up
because she
question.
elaborated on why she picked that person.
Yeah, I did.
And so I then
so that
asked.
was it. So why do you have to keep?
We don't have to. We're all just sitting around holding a conversation.
On the platform, so I'm saying
There's no have to. The people are just sitting here having a conversation. That's insane.
Everybody, I gave you my answer. That's it.
Again,
Can we agree?
Why I say
no.
Okay,
no.
I elaborated when I told you about the 26.
I don't. Like, nigga asked me when I was.
But I elaborated.
Look. Here's the thing. You gave your reasoning. We're like, oh, okay, cool. We understand.
Yeah, so move on.
So you. What's with the fucking attitude?
No. I'm saying so. That's what I'm saying. So let's move on. I gave you my answer. I elaborated on it more by telling you something personal about me.
Yeah.
So I elaborated.
And then he had a follow-up question to that.
It's not. It wasn't even offensive. I was
I didn't
asking.
say it was offensive. You're using.
Wait, just let him ask. Let him ask.
But she's just ready to be offended.
Yeah,
and
I'm
it's
not
crazy.
offended.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
not offended.
Like you told your thing, and we're like, okay, cool. We get that you appreciate that they take a
personal
certain
take.
Yeah, we even
stance
all said yes.
on the medical field. And then what he was saying was like, okay, well, between Obama and the Biden administration, we
Trump
had
was
4
there.
years of Trump in there. So like, what he's asking is like, what did the Trump administration not have?
I don't want to talk about Trump. In the Trump administration, I'm not paying attention to the administration, so
She don't live in it.
I don't
She don't
know.
know.
You
She
just
don't
say
know.
I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
But she lived
She don't
in
know.
it.
She don't know.
She lived in it.
Yeah, but she don't
But
know.
some people don't follow politics, and it's okay.
But you
It's
follow
not
life.
okay, but that's okay.
Yeah.
That's
No, I
fine.
feel you, but you lived in it. Like, right, what's going on right now? A lot of y'all might not give a shit about some of the niggas that's in here. But you're now in here.
See, the point is that he couldn't even get his question out. Like, all he wanted to ask was, hey, so what's the difference between the Trump administration that came in between and the current Biden and Obama administrations where they have similar views on healthcare? That's all he wanted to know.
I don't know.
And you wouldn't. There you go. That's
she
all you
don't
have to do if you let him finish his question.
She didn't want to admit that, but
Well, because I wasn't. This was weird. I
didn't know.
wasn't being offensive. I wasn't even jumping at her. I didn't say anything wrong.
didn't
And
say
it's
you
odd that when people do this, like when I spoke about what I like sexually, and somebody like, why? I'm like, hell, it's just some shit. Like, it's not offensive to me if someone asks me they want to drill down. What make you want a clown type situation when you fucking these hoes? I don't know. Let me tell you why. But it's not offensive because I'm thinking you're just trying to get to know not only me but the situation.
Yeah.
But isn't that why the fuck we came here?
Yeah.
If you didn't come here to have a second, but that is the reason why I would never vote for Kamala, because she does the exact same fucking thing. And you watch it. When they ask her a second question about what she said,
always.
she gets offended.
always.
And that's turning people the fuck off. And when this young lady here talked about how well, these black men are sassy, a lot of black men are tired of dealing with that weird ass attitude out of nowhere, because if you walked into a situation where people are talking and discussing shit, I don't think I would ever get offended unless you said something offensive to me. If you're just asking questions, it's what we're here for. There are people out there are asking the question of, I wonder why this person. And you could talk to a person and be like, that's a good point. I think I will vote for Kamala instead of Trump, because what this person just said makes sense. I guess maybe because I'm used to doing that and I have a lot of testosterone, so I have to prove myself every day of my life. I talk about men not having children out of wedlock. You know what I have? Children out of wedlock. You know what I don't get offended by? Someone asking, well, why do you have children out of wedlock? That is a great question. I don't say, motherfucker, I told you. You know why? Because there's somebody out there that understands just because you do it don't mean you can't be against it. I know gay men who are against the gay agenda that they're pushing right now.
That's true.
So the conversation is what we're supposed to be having. And these two brothers right here afford us the ability to have these conversations that could actually, like he said earlier, y'all didn't hear what he said? He said, some of us have saved people's lives.
Yeah.
That's why I enjoy doing this. So y'all can ask me what the fuck. You can ask me about these stupid ass wings on this shirt. I wouldn't get offended.
Why, Tommy?
Fuck you, nigga. Don't be asking about this. Fried chicken, Tommy. Get the black. That's all I'm trying to say. I just wish that we were more open to expression, and that's why our relationships are failing, because it's very hard to understand an individual who won't talk to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I still think we should take women's right away to vote.
Yeah, repeal the 19th.
Yeah, I think we should repeal the 19th regardless.
I've been a fan. I told my daughter, I wish you couldn't vote.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still for taking that right away to vote, man, but that's fine.
But they won't do it.
Yeah, they won't.
Simp niggas is the problem.
Blackest Panther.
Time release one goes, ladies, when you vote this November, think about. Oh, okay. Blackest Panther says, since reproductive rights is such a hot topic this coming election, question for the ladies. If a woman gives some of her eggs to a friend for IVF, about 10 to 12 eggs, but then her friend changes her mind about wanting a baby and wants to destroy those donated eggs, should the woman who donated the eggs have a say on what happens to those eggs? Or do you believe that once the egg leaves her body, she no longer has a say?
That's a very good question.
All right, we can start here with Canada. What do you think?
I mean, if I gave you the eggs, that's your property. Do what you want. I don't really care.
You don't have a say?
Yeah.
What about you?
It's like, what are you?
I think that she should have a say, I guess.
Really?
Yeah, they came up with that idea together, so maybe they should have came up with an idea if something didn't work.
Okay. What
So
about
she
you?
does have a right to the eggs, is what you're saying.
Loyalty, yeah.
Okay,
Bond.
what about you?
I don't think that she should have a say. Like, you know that you're
She
giving
should?
up. She shouldn't.
Should not.
Should not. Sorry. So if you're giving something up, you're like doing a transaction in a certain type of way, then you should not have a say. You did a transaction, made a trade or whatever, and just end it like that.
Okay. What about you?
It's tricky because I hear the scenario, but I'm thinking of like, it's tricky for me to decide, because I'm thinking of it in like a different scenario. Because if like a man got a woman pregnant, and then
Pretty smart.
he decided he didn't want the baby, and she wanted the baby, like, well, what would you do then? And so is it just the moms? I think they should choose together. That happened to me, actually. My baby daddy, my first child, I had him in high school, told me to get an abortion. And I grew up in a Christian household, and I didn't believe in abortions, and I ended up having him. And he's a shitty father. And now I'm a single mom,
You didn't
Well,
believe
I'm
in
not a single
abortion
mom,
because you was a Christian, but you believed in premarital sex.
But I believe, right? But no, like,
I know I can talk to her like this because she
You
was just
can.
answering.
I was 16, so I was very young when I got pregnant. So, I was like, I don't know what to do. So I'm going to just
Yeah,
go
her
by
son
my
is like
spiritual
old enough to
beliefs.
drive now, bro.
Facts.
Right?
He's 14.
Yeah, he's gonna.
Wait, no.
Damn.
He's taller than me.
Hey, how old are
She's
you?
33.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she got him young. Damn. But if you think about it, this is the kind of person you want to talk to.
Yeah.
She just confronts whatever the fuck happened.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
matters. It's just, this happened. And what?
Now, but I do think it is important for the guy to have a say so, because now look at my son is now affected, right? And he didn't want to have a kid.
Does he help out at all or no?
When he feels like it.
Damn.
You piece of shit. Martin, fuck you, bitch.
Damn! Martin!
I know you're gonna see this shit. You need to pay motherfucking child support, nigga.
Oh, shit. Then that's a conversation. I feel.
Okay, what about you?
They should have a say.
They should? Okay.
Yeah, that's how
For
I
you?
feel about that.
I mean, honestly, I feel like if you already gave them up, you gave them up.
Got
Like, if I give someone my cat or some shit, like, I can't tell you how to feed the cat, what to do with the cat. I gave you the cat.
No, it's your cat now.
You ever
nigga.
get anybody your cat?
Right. No, but I'm just saying shit. I would never do that.
You would never get anybody your cat?
No.
You a virgin?
She loves it.
I'm talking about actual cats. I'm just talking shit. But yeah, I mean, it's like at that point, I gave it to you, like, I don't know. What am I gonna do?
Okay.
Like,
What about you?
I agree with her. Once these there is there.
Interesting.
what is she gonna give it back? You know what I mean?
Right.
So this question actually parlayed to what she said earlier, and it's basically the man giving you the sperm, and then you have a choice to make with having that baby.
But I feel like that's a different conversation.
No, but that analogy was partaken to that.
Yeah.
Real quick for the ladies, why are you picking Trump for the election?
I just feel like he's just a better option than Kamala.
Why so?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm even gonna vote. I registered, but I don't know if I want to. But like, because
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not that.
You have no idea what's
You're
going
not
on.
turned on by
Yeah.
either one of
Right.
them.
What about you?
I'm
Why
not
are
that
you picking?
educated, but I do think Trump is better.
Why do you?
Okay, so for starters, education.
What do you mean by that?
So a lot of the things that the kids are like learning in school today are like there's a lot of gay stuff going on that our kids are like forced to learn, and he's like kind of tackling that when it comes to, I don't know, like the terminology.
So you like that he's removing like LGBT gay
that's really important
education
to me.
in school.
That's very important to me.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and overall,
is that your number one voter issue?
That's not my number one voter issue. My fucking problem is they're giving all this money to all these other countries, and we can't even get the people in the United States like off the streets. We got a lot of homeless people. You can't even get them on food stamps when they need it. But you have us spending billions of dollars or thousands of however much money to fucking other countries trying to support them when we can't even support ourselves here, the people that are actually American. So I have a huge problem with that.
Okay, so your number one voter issue is foreign aid.
Yes, that's like a huge thing.
You dislike
for
the foreign aid. For Ukraine or Israel, or does it not matter? You just don't like any foreign aid?
If I had to decide, I mean, I don't like any of it, to be honest with you, but I would say Ukraine.
Sending money to Ukraine, you think is a waste?
Yeah, I think they could.
What about Israel?
Fuck. That's just a tough decision. But yeah, that's just my stance on that.
Why is it tougher for Israel? Why is Israel like, you don't mind giving Israel your money?
Israelites, the Jews, the Jerusalem chosen people.
Yeah, but they kicked us out. They don't accept us.
Yeah, well, we're not accepted anywhere. We're black.
Yeah, so why you want to send them money?
I'm not saying I want to send them money, because we should worry about America first before we send any money anywhere else.
So put them on the same barbecue that you put Ukraine in.
Okay, well,
fuck them.
Fuck them.
There we go.
I don't mean that. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I love everybody. Oh my God. I do not mean that.
So,
I love the world.
So the number one, so just so I get this straight, so the number one reason why you're voting Trump is for foreign aid issues, and then second is the school.
Yeah, it's the second is school, and then
that's pretty based.
Yeah, that's pretty much my main thing.
Okay. You didn't want to say, why are you voting Trump?
Because he's that
the
nigga.
same thing. Yeah, because well,
same color hair.
Yeah, because he has messed with the culture for a while.
What?
Yeah. He's been a part of the culture for a long time.
What culture do you speak of?
Like the music culture, all the cool people.
What?
Oh, so
she's saying, he was in.
She likes niggas, man.
No. He's down with the brown. He's down with the brown.
No. I think what she meant was like, okay, he was in Home Alone.
Yeah, like
he was on Saturday Night Live. He was on McDonald's commercials. He was in almost every rapper song.
What is it? That.
Little Rascals.
No, the Simpsons.
Yeah, like she's right. Like
here,
Donald Trump was a thing before he became president. Yeah. He was a thing, and everybody was okay with it. Right. Which is odd that he's now the most racist thing in the world when before he wasn't.
Yeah,
I mean that's a very interesting reason to vote for somebody because they're culturally relevant. But okay, and well, you're fucked in Canada. Yeah, there's not really much you guys can do.
Facts.
Trudeau's man, holy. Okay. Cam 2 Times says, a few moments of lust can ruin a man's whole life.
Yes. Yeah.
If you are a man who falls for her manipulation, you'll be casted under her evil spell, and she will send your simp ass right through hell. Even the Bible tells us that. Hallelujah. Never trust something that can bleed 5 days straight and cannot die, because everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie.
Wow.
Although she is going through her women's cycle and has bled, she can still proceed to give you head.
Captain Time.
Hey, be wary of these women's nature, for the men who are not careful to foresee, she shall part and separate your wealth like the Red Sea. A female's nature is foolish, but her corruption is smart. Move with precision, or your life shall fall apart.
Yo, God,
if you treat her like a queen, she shall get bored and go swallow another man's cream. If you put her on a pedestal, she shall treat you like an imbecile.
Damn.
Yeah. God damn, he's a poet.
Yeah. Thank God I read those chats, because Fresh would have fucked it up.
Damn.
Would you agree that another reason women have a hard time succumbing is because they use power tools? There's a lot of talk about how men should stop masturbating because it leads to erectile dysfunction, but you can argue the same for women, another double standard. Yeah, I do think that a part of women having issues with coming is they use a lot of vibrators, and yeah. That is true.
Oh, that's facts. You shouldn't use it too much.
No, but I still tell you.
I mean, it's eventually it like doesn't have as much. It fucks with the nerves.
Because the woman feels like she cannot have the conversation of what she needs. Because if you think about it, off top, when you tell me what you need, I think you're a hoe. If you just automatically know this shit that I'm not doing, who did it to you?
Right.
So women know this, so they're worried about that man's thought And so they go a lot without having a real conversation of dealing with, this is what I need and this is how I got to get there. But the easiest way to do it is have sex with somebody that loves you. Because when a man loves you, he's not going to want to come and you didn't. He's going to want to work. And if it means my dick too small, but I can lick this pussy all night, he will literally do that. Why?
Because he loves you.
Right. I want to please you, and I'm afraid that if I don't please you, somebody else will.
That's why you just got to know what you're doing.
So y'all got to stop fucking random people and then wondering why you're not getting your nut off.
Period.
Because this is a nigga that was just there for the night.
All right.
He didn't take time with you.
Yeah, I don't
He
care.
know you.
I don't care if you come. I'm trying to win.
Right.
All right. What's up next? What the fuck?
Oh, no.